Okay, we are live. Today is the final blueprint of the new Club Freedom Society system. We have been in the making now since 8 months, and we had 2 free trials, and even they were working pretty well. We came up with something that will benefit everyone. Okay, so I want to share my screen quick and give you a basic rundown. I want to give you some numbers, I want to give you some ideas, something that myself and John came up with over the last few weeks, and just diving straight into it. If you can see my screen, can maybe Peter or Ian or Slav, if you can give me a Facebook PM, just like usual, everything should be working fine. But just to make sure, so I'm going to share my desktop now with you guys. You should be able to see my desktop. I'm just going to go into a blank notepad. So anyone, Ian is saying yes, brilliant. Okay, let's go straight into it. CFS, we're not gonna charge a membership anymore. The system will be free to join. Okay, we used to charge people $57 before, but we're making CFS free now. Okay, no membership fees, no commissions on the front end. Now, having said that, we will be having a Facebook group, and the plan is that we show people that we have a working strategy which banks us daily 500 to 1,500 US dollar, because that's what we have been doing now since the last 2 weeks. Okay, we've got a working strategy on the forex market which has been making us every single day 500 to 1,500 US dollar. We've tried every possible scenario. We've tried the reversal, we looked into the signals, we looked into the hammers, we looked into the moving averages. We even let it roll for 24 hours just to see what happens. And that trial didn't go very well, but it doesn't matter. We've got one strategy which works each and every single day, multiple times, and we can make something great out of this strategy. I've used that strategy myself over 50 to 60 times in the last 2 weeks and over 90 times in the last 3 weeks. And it worked as much as 70 times out of 90 times without fail. Okay, when you have a system, I want to show you quick what the forex market is. Basically, it's something like this, right? The market goes up, the market goes down, the market moves sideways. And all you do is you decide, can you still see my screen? Slav, Ian? Quick yes. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So the market basically is very simple to read once you know how to read the charts, right? And this is what we're gonna sell in terms of our coaching. So let me just show you guys. The market moves up, the market moves down, and if you get it right, you can make a lot of money. There's signals, there's indicators, there's moving averages, there's signals, there's hammers, there's so many things what you can actually use to determine how the market is going to move, right? We came up with one strategy, and I'm very, very excited because this one strategy, is my volume actually okay? Can you guys hear me okay? Should be okay. Just asking if the volume is okay. This one strategy is working like a dream every single day, right? I can go back. For those of you who take the coaching program, obviously I'm not going to show you about the strategy today, but for those who take the coaching program, you will immediately see, like I showed it to John and he immediately saw what we have here, and we tested it for the last, I don't know how many weeks on weeks on weeks. I spent literally 10,000 hours just looking at these charts. Literally, no joke. I sit here every single day and I monitored it and I looked into it and I studied it and so on and so forth. Now, after a very long time of studying these charts, we came up with one strategy which works for everyone. And I can teach you the strategy within literally 5 to 10 sessions at half an hour each, right? And this is what we're basing Club Freedom Society on. Now, hear me out, guys. You should be able to see my screen now within the notepad. Quick yes or no, Slav, Ian? Okay, thank you, Ian. So here's the deal, guys. We've got a working strategy, right? And we can prove that our strategy is working. We're going to use a company called myfxbook.com. And basically that company is tracking every single trade we take, right? Win, loss, investment, growth over the week, growth over the month. And based on this one, we can kind of prove that what we say is the real deal, right? We know already it's the real deal, but we want to prove you over the next weeks and months that our working strategy on the Forex market is the real deal, making as much as $500 to $1,500 each and every day for the people who will come in and use the coaching. So we did a trial and we created a FX Facebook group, right? And here's the deal, guys. In that Facebook group, we had 2 to 3 weeks of results. Some of you are in that group, some of you are not in that group. So here's what happened, guys. We had 100 members inside that Facebook group, and they've been watching us make daily between 500 to 1,500 US dollar each and every day. And the first week in that Facebook group, I didn't even close the trades because I was still in testing. The second week, I closed a few grand, and the third week, I closed a few grand. And then we asked the group who would be interested in learning a guaranteed strategy, FX, Forex. Now, for those of you who don't know FX Forex, as I said, it's just what I showed you. It either goes up or it goes down or it goes sideways. And if you can read the charts, you can literally make money on demand, right? I can prove that our strategy has been working the last 15 years. We can go back in the history. Here's the 3rd of June. I will show these people who try our coaching. We'll go back for 10 to 15 years in history. 22nd of June. We'll go back as much as 2000, 2005, 2010, as long as you want, and I will show you that that one strategy, that one pattern is repeating itself each and every single day, multiple times, right? If you look at it, you won't spot it, trust me. It took me 10,000 hours to spot it, right? This is not something that is obviously. You can't see that just by going through the strategy here or the signals or whatever you want to call these little candlesticks, or you know, you won't catch it with your bare eye. You have to literally sit there and monitor the market hours and hours and hours on end. And I'm talking 10,000 hours here, guys. Anyway, long story short, we discovered one strategy which works each and every day, right? You put in your trade, it says sell or buy, how much percent you want to put on your account. I usually start with 3% just to make sure the market is going in my direction. And once it hits the first cycle, I go in with 5%. And once it does what it's supposed to do, I go in with another 5%. And once it's going to go through the end run, I'm going to go in with another 5 or 7 or 10 or 12%, whatever I choose in that moment in time, right? So you can actually double up or triple up or even quadruple up, right? So that's the beauty about it. If it doesn't go in your direction, you've got a stop loss, and the maximum you will lose is depending on you. If you're willing to lose $100, you just put it to $100. If you're willing to lose $150 and let it play a little bit more, then you're going to lose $150. But if you hit your aim, you're going to walk away with $500 to $1,500 per trade taken per day. And as I said, it hits it 3 to 4 times a day. So if you hit, say for example, $500 4 times a day, that's $2,000. If you go for the long run, which is 3 full cycles, you can hit as much as $4,000 to $4,500 a day. And the loss scenario versus the win scenario is a no-brainer, what we call a no-brainer. You don't even have to sweat any losses because the win margin is 5 times as much as your loss scenario. So even though if you get it wrong, which is, I would say, 3 out of 10 times, because 7 times you will get it right based on the readings and the strategy. But even if you get it wrong, you will easily recover it with your next move, which will get it right. So that's, having said that, I'm so convinced that I'm going to put my money where my mouth is, and I'm going to show you live every single day on my FX book starting this week. I probably need a day or two to get everything set up, but this week we start and we will email the results to every single member, and we will show it on our Facebook group every single day, Monday to Friday, and we will also leave it on the surfboard for everyone to visibly see it whenever they want. So here's what happens. We did a trial and we had a Facebook group for the Forex market, and we showed 2 to 3 weeks of results, and that is based on 100 members, right? So these 100 members were watching us every single day in their own time. Whenever they came online, they went into our group and they saw the results for today. $500, $700, $800, $900, $1,200, $1,300, $1,500, as much as $1,800 on the day. So after 2 weeks, we actually said, okay, let's see who would be interested in learning a guaranteed strategy, right? And even though we charged a lot of money for that strategy, we actually charged $5,000. We had 3 people join immediately. 3 people came and said, hey, let's do this. Now, since we offered it, there was another 10 people who asked for information. And out of these 10 people, 2 more will join next week. So having said that, that means there's 5 people who watched us for 2 weeks making money with a guaranteed strategy, and 5 people spent $5,000 each for a total of $25,000 to learn the guaranteed strategy. Okay, so I had a call with John and I said, hold on, John, why don't we integrate the Forex strategy into Club Freedom Society? Okay. Okay guys, we integrated now, or we are about to integrate the FX strategy to Club Freedom Society, and we're gonna guarantee a win-win-win situation here. Because I've proven the strategy, right? It doesn't matter on market conditions. It doesn't matter if it's bad news, good news. It doesn't matter what the market does. It doesn't even matter if Greek is exiting the euro, or Greek is staying, or Greek is bailing out on billions of dollars. It doesn't matter, right? This particular pattern is repeating itself over and over each and every day. It has been in the last 15 years. It will be in the next 15 to 20 to 30 to 45 years. There's no doubt in my mind that this strategy is the absolute real deal, because I've been using it over 90 times myself, hitting it, entering it, banking and closing it, right? And this is what we're gonna do, guys. Club Freedom Society will be free to join. Okay, hear me out here. Try to get the big picture. Club Freedom Society will be free to join. So we will get leads coming in for free, and let me go straight from the top line. So Club Freedom Society is free to join, and we want those prospects to watch us trade whenever they can. And see with their own eyes that this particular works every single day. Okay, no errors, no gambling, no guesswork, right? The MyFX book website will record every single trade we take this week, moving onwards, this week, next week, the week after, 4 weeks, 5 weeks, 6 weeks, 8 weeks, 12, 15, 20, 30, 40, 50 weeks. I'm so sure that the strategy is so bulletproof that I'm actually willing to show you guys every single trade I take, every single day, error-free, risk-free. Yeah, there will be 3-4 deals I'll be messing up because the market will go in a different direction. Even though the strategy is predicting it will go whatever, up or down, it will go in a different direction. But as I said, guys, the winning strategies are worth $1,500 in my pockets versus the losing strategies are a loss for $100 to $150 in my pocket. So just one strategy will actually cover 10 losses, right? And if I make 7 wins out of 10 and lose 3 or 4, it doesn't even bother me, right? So this is what CFS will be like. We're gonna have CFS free to join, right? We want those prospects to watch us trade whenever ready and see with their own eyes that the FX strategy works daily. They will see it on myfxbook.com. Real stats, real results, right? And there will be a Facebook group where we'll get these people in and they will see us make daily anything from $500 to $1,500. I'm not going to sit there trading 8 to 12 hours. It will normally be in my morning time. I'll enter the market anytime between 6 and 7 in the morning. And the strategy will take 2 to 3 hours to develop, and that's it. By 10 o'clock in the morning, I'm done for the day, and that's it. I don't have to do anything anymore. But just imagine for a moment what will happen if you would learn this strategy and learn how to enter it and see the patterns and be able to make an extra $500 to $1,500 each and every day. Okay, I want you to really think about it. What will happen if you are able to make an extra $500 to $1,500 a day? Even just go with the 500, right? If you want it really bulletproof, you don't even go for the third cycle. The third cycle is the one where it pushes down galore and you make a lot of money. The second cycle is usually where it hits $500 and you can close out. How much would $500 mean to you on a system that is so bulletproof that you can't actually fail, right? I want to show you some patterns here, guys, just to give you an idea, okay? So if I go here, guys, let me give you one example. It doesn't actually matter. I just grab the next one. This is the first one. You can see the red bar. Can anyone see the red bar? Ian, Slav, give me a quick yes. What you will learn in the pattern is how to bank anything from $500 to $1,500 guaranteed. Thank you, guys. So the red one is the first kind of entry, and then it kind of goes back up, and then it hits the second cycle. This is what we call the second cycle. If you close out here, you went from the entry point to here, and that is your $500, guys, right? This can happen every single day, and just that little picture here is worth $500 to you. And I can show you exactly how, when, why, and why it repeats itself, and so on and so forth, right? I can give you the signals, I can give you the entry points, I can give you the software, I can give you the moving averages, I can give you the last 20 moving averages, the last 50 moving averages, the last 200 moving averages, and based on the hammers and signals, I can give you an entry point and exit point which is worth $500 each and every day, right? So I don't want to go into it too much, but just to give you an idea that it's not even complicated. As long as you can difference red from green colors and up and down and know how to read 3, 4, 6 signals, you're as good as making $500 a day within less than 2 hours, right? I can guarantee you that, guys. So here's the deal, okay? Hear me out, guys. So we did the trial, as I said, and we did 2 to 3 weeks of results, and there was 100 members in the Facebook group watching us daily make that money. And then we asked who would be interested in learning a guaranteed strategy, and 3 people came in straight away. Let's do this. 15 grand in the bank, so that is 15K, okay? And then 10 people ask after the next 24 hours for info, and 2 more will join. That means 5 people are spending 5 grand each for 25K. Okay, they want to learn this guaranteed strategy because they are sick and tired of the MLM world. They're sick and tired of generating leads, or where to buy leads, or searching for a funnel which actually converts, and so on and so forth, right? So if you go into the Forex market and you can just enter the trade and be sure that you make $500 7 out of 10 times and exit the trade, why bother with a funnel, a system, and so on and so forth? Marketing, leads, la-di-da-di-da, right? So this is where CFS will come in and offer you a win-win-win for everyone who joins. So as we said, we're free to join. We want the prospects to watch us trade. And when they see the results each and every day, $500 to $1,500 each and every day, recorded for credibility and undeniable proof on myfacebook.com. Okay, 1 second, guys. I just heard that the board on the webinar is blank. Let me go back quick. Can't see anything. Same. Okay, let me just restart my desktop. You should be able to see the whiteboard again. Can you guys see it? I'm now on the win-win-win situation. Looks good. Thank you, Slav. So here's the win-win-win situation, guys. We came up with we crunched some numbers. Myself and John, we sit down for 90 minutes. Then I called him again and said, hey, John, it actually got better. We sit down for another 90 minutes. And then I came back to John and said, hey, it actually got even better. And then I gave him another 2 calls or so over July the 4th and just this morning and yesterday, and I said, John, wow, we actually have something here which is absolute mind-blowing. So guys, who wants to know what we have? Give me a quick yes or no. And Ian or Slav, give me a quick yes on Facebook if you can actually see what I'm saying. I'm excited for you guys, because what we have here is a guaranteed proven strategy. This is something that will work for anyone. Okay, for some reason my internet goes in and out and in and out. Let me close down the FX platform. Yes, Ian, Slav, yes, thank you so much. So, guys, here's the win-win-win for everyone. We will let people into CFS for free, okay? We let them join our Facebook group, and in their own time, we let them watch. Don't forget, I want you to write down some numbers. 100 members on the Facebook group, free members, resulted in $25,000. 100 members resulted in $25,000. Now, here's the win-win-win scenario. If a prospect comes via your CFS system link, you get 1K, even if you're not a owner of the strategy, even if you don't know anything, right? Now CFS is free, guys. There's many ways inside CFS. We're showing you how to market. We're showing you how to use YouTube. We're showing you how to use Bing. We're showing you how to use eBay. We're showing you different strategies how to market, right? So CFS is value galore. A, we have got a guaranteed working strategy which can be implemented several times a day. And B, it's making money, and we've proven it the last 3 weeks, and we will prove it now moving forwards. And C, we will pay out 1 grand on everyone who takes up our coaching for 5 grand. And here's why. CFS is also Google AdWords approved. We can get 1 lead for 0.90 cents. Okay, we've got a challenge inside CFS. The challenge is like this. If you don't make money using Club Freedom Society within 37 days, you get $500 via PayPal. This is the challenge. Let me say it again. If you join Club Freedom Society for free and you join our requirements for the challenge and you don't make money within 37 days, I will personally PayPal you $500, right? Now here's the setup, guys. The CFS challenge is $250 US for the co-op. And if you get a lead for 90 cents, you're looking at 275 leads, which eventually will be around 200 to 220 Facebook group members. Plus minus, okay? Don't quote me on this. Even if it's like 150, right? You're going now with low numbers. I'm giving you first the worst case scenario. 150 to 200 to 220 Facebook members for $250. Don't forget, they're joining CFS, which is free to join. We want prospects to watch us trade every single day and see that we are banking every single day $500 to $1,500. We want them to continue to read the proof over 37 days. Here's what happens. We had 100 members, and over 2 to 3 weeks, we made 25 grand on 5 sales. We're talking 37 days. Now, you are not getting 100 members into the Facebook group for $250. You're getting 150 members in worst case and 220 members in best case into the Facebook group. Just one person joins our coaching equals 1K via PayPal to you. Now here's the deal, guys. This is just based on your own investment. You spend $250, you get 1 sale in 37 days, you walk away with $1 grand. So you tripled your money, right? You can buy unlimited traffic in Club Freedom Society. We are Google AdWords approved. We can put our settings to 50 grand a day and spend 50 grand a day. So now here are the big numbers. This is the worst case scenario, right? Now think big. Now this is John and myself, right? We're talking CFS. Now hear me out, guys. We just made 25 grand on 5 people, right? So we spent now 25 grand on Google AdWords. Now don't get scared, guys, but we're talking at 90 cents a lead. Call it 25,000 leads, okay? Doesn't even matter. 25,000 leads. Now, how many of them will join the Facebook group? Worst case scenario, I would say 10,000. 10,000. Worst case scenario, out of 25,000 leads, they will create a free account. They will go to step 1 and they will click to join the Facebook group. There's older people who don't like Facebook, they don't understand Facebook, they might not be on Facebook. There's younger people, there's people who don't have time to set it up immediately. But I would say out of 25,000 leads, you would get 10,000 Facebook group members. Agreed? Give me a quick yes or no. Agreed? Ian, Slav, give me a quick yes or no on the Facebook, please. Yes, yes, thank you so much. So I'm not chatting, I'm not looking at the Facebook group. I just want to give you an idea. So if 100 members at random made 5 times 5K equals 25K. Now, what will happen if we have 10,000 Facebook members? Now, worst case scenario, I would say, on the numbers above, 100 members is 5, 1,000 members would be 50, 10,000 members would be, well, no, 100 members is 5 sales. Worst case scenario, I would say maybe 50 sales. If these 10,000 members see us make every day $500 to $1,500 and it's recorded, undeniable proof on myfxbook.com, wouldn't you agree that 50 members are willing to pay 5 grand to get coaching? And that's a very low number, right? If 100 members gave us 5 sales, 1,000 members should give you 50 sales, right? 10,000 members should give you 500 sales. We're going way below the moving average. We're going, instead of 500, we're going for 50, okay? 50. Would you agree that this is a possible scenario? Give me a quick yes or no. I want to see yes or no on the Facebook chat. I'm opening up the chat as we see. Who says that we can get out of 10,000 Facebook members, 50 people coming into the coaching on a guaranteed system, on a guaranteed strategy? Exactly. So now Ian says 250K. Good thinking here, my man. So let me go back on the desktop. Let me go back in sharing mode. So if 50 members gonna go for 5K, that is 250K. Now John and myself, we want to scale CFS, right? So if you are a core member, you're not only getting your 250 to 275 leads. No, we're sharing the heck out of every freaking person we generate. So if we spend 25,000 on Google AdWords and we generate 25,000 leads, these 25,000 leads are shared with everyone who is a challenge taker of Club Freedom Society. So you're not working away with $250 for 275 leads. You're working probably away for 1,000 leads in that scenario, right? So you're spending your $250, you make 1,000 leads. That's A, guarantees the challenge will be hit. B, guarantees you will walk away with a couple of sales and make money. And C, you will be so happy shouting it out on Facebook and throughout the entire world and getting your own sales in. And these people are going to join the coaching. But more important for us, for Club Freedom Society, is that the proof is in the pudding, right? So for us, it's a win-win-win. And whatever John and I are making, we will invest for everyone who is taking up the challenge or is a core member, right? So here's the next scenario. This would happen in the next 35 to 40 days as we still need to set up the website. But if we hit our numbers and if we spend that $25,000 and if we get 10,000 members in out of 25,000 leads, which is a very low number, it could be 15,000 members, it could be 17,000 members, it could be as much as 20,000 members. But even if it's just 6,000 or 7,000 Facebook members, we're still going to walk away with a lot of money, right? And out of that 25,000, we obviously, 250,000, we're obviously going to pay out, well, 50 sales means 50K in commissions. And even if you don't own the coaching yourself, even if you don't have the coaching product, usually in any other system, if you don't own the product, you don't get paid, okay? This time around, we will give you the $1,000 regardless if you own the product or not, okay? So that would leave us with 200K. Guess what? Guess what John and I are going to do? We can put the numbers now in Google AdWords to 200,000 and within 2 to 3 days, guess what? We're going to get 220,000 leads based on simple numbers, guys. Okay, even if it's 200,000 leads. How many people will join the Facebook group? What is your guess, guys? 100K? 120K? We don't know yet, right? But we know that this will happen. And we know that at this stage we're going to introduce something like a SMS list where we can actually SMS the people on their phones. We're going to build an app dedicated to Club Freedom Society where we can send out push notifications, because we know Facebook is not going to show the message to everyone on this platform, right? I know I've been to someone, he has got 500,000 people on his Facebook group and only 50,000 people see the notice or the notification he types every single day. The most people who are most engaged, the most people who like and comment. So Facebook has got this issue that they only show 10% to the most responsive people, the messages the person who owns the group is going to push out to. So we're actually going to integrate an app, we're actually going to integrate SMS inside Club Freedom Society so that we can actually prove it to these free members. We want to show them that we can actually make that money. We want to show them that we make $500 to $1,500 each and every day. We want to show them that we have got a guaranteed working strategy which makes every single day that money, right? We're going to prove it forever, because it has been working for the last 15 years. It will be working for the next 15 to 50 years. And we will scale CFS into numbers like nobody can, right? Now, this wasn't, I mean, this happened by accident kind of, right? We were set on CFS. We have Google AdWords, we can do stuff, we can do some great stuff. But after coming across this strategy and looking into the numbers and doing the trial and made literally 25 grand out of 100 members, and now we're looking at an easy 250 grand out of 10,000 members, which is easy possibly, and then making 200 grand go back into Google AdWords for 200,000 leads, which we can get within 2 to 3 days, right? Our traffic provider is Google, YouTube and Google, the first and third biggest search engine on the planet. They can pump so many leads into a free to join system that it's not going to be funny anymore. And these people are going to watch us trade for free. And then the ones that are ready, just like we had here on the previous example, just out of 100 members, we asked who wants coaching after watching us for 3 weeks. 3 people came and put the money in on the table within the same day. Another 10 people asked for info 24 hours later. In total, 5 people will take the deal within this week, which is 25 grand out of 100 members. We did the numbers. We spent 25 grand, we're getting 25,000 leads in. We're getting 25,000 leads in. We're integrating it into co-op members, right? We want you guys to do the challenge. We want you to take us up on the challenge. If you spend $250 and you walk away with 1 sale on your own traffic, that's great. But if you walk away on free sales with the company's traffic, including our leads we generate, John and myself, giving it to the co-op members as a thank you, what do you think will happen if you spend $250 and walk away with 2 to 3 grand? Will you tell the world about this? Will you actually shout it out from the roofs that something like this is actually possible? Give me a quick yes or no, guys. I want to see some yeses or nos, whatever it is, guys. Give me something. There you go. Once we show them the social proof, right? This is something that is not something that I make up, guys. Okay, this strategy is something that I can prove to you and show you and teach you, and everyone can implement. And this is what will make CFS the biggest system on the planet, right? I don't care who you are. I don't care what system you're in. I don't care if you made $100 million in another system. CFS has something which is a guaranteed formula. It's a guaranteed proven formula, right? Other systems say, oh, we've got a proven system, a proven formula. La-di-da-di-da. They don't. I show you the pattern, the strategy in the coaching. You will say, holy crap, right? This is as real as it gets. This is as real as it gets in terms of online riches, entering a trade, making 500, closing it and calling it a day. This is as much as you can say in terms of automated, quick money without sponsoring, without recruiting. And now mix Club Freedom Society into it and give away a grand commission for every single person who is a free member. So, you know what I mean? You can be a free member and do your own traffic. And if you make a sale, you get a grand. right? There will be the other affiliate programs. There will be Aweber where you earn commissions on. There will be our top tier where you can actually use to travel and have the lifestyle like only a few can dream of, right? There will be other income streams being added as we speak because we're going to replace 1 or 2 income streams what we had. The thing is, it doesn't matter. We have got a proven strategy which everyone can work with and implement and make $500 to $1,500 a day. If they then trust us after 2-3 weeks making that money for themselves each and every day, what do you think will happen? They will join Aweber, they will join the top tier, they will join whatever we have on the platform because they are making every single day $500 within 60 to 90 minutes. So this is the deal, guys. This is where CFS is heading, right? And this is what we have right now, black on white. We know it's working. We can prove it's working. We will prove it's working. We will email out the results to thousands of members. We are Google AdWords ready, 90 cents per lead. We will be able to scale. We'll actually add extra capture pages just to target the people on the FX market, just to target the Forex market. Now, just one thing, guys. I want to show you something. Can you see my screen? Just Ian or Slav, give me a quick yes, please. Thank you. So, I want to give you some idea. Our industry, the make money niche, is $1 billion industry, right? So, what I want to give you as an example, let's have a look at a few images maybe. Let's see what we can come up with here, guys. Just quick. I want you to understand. Let's have a look at statistics. Okay, just to give you a quick example, 1 million seconds is about 11.5 days ago, right? First consider a million. 1 million is 1,000 thousands, okay? 1 million is about 11.5 seconds ago. Okay, 1 billion is about 31.5 years ago, okay? So 1 million was 11.5 days ago, and 1 billion is 31.5 years ago, and 1 trillion is over 31,000 years, okay? So previous one is 31 years, and the trillion is 31,000 years ago. The Forex market is $1 trillion industry. Every day 4 to 6 trillion is being spent in the FX market. Even though we are just a little drop in the ocean, right? We're not even a sandcorn on the freaking Sahara. That's how you have to compare this thing, right? Even if we bring in 10,000 people who learn the strategy and make $500 each and every day, it's nothing. There's other systems out there, right? Gambling systems, whatever, laying bets and so on and so forth. They get caught out, right? Because the group of 4, 5, 6,000 members, they're going to make $1 million and the bookie is going to find out. Because it's just $1 billion market. This is $1 trillion industry, guys. Right? This is so huge that even if 10,000 people take $500 each and every day multiple times, or even $1,000 or even $1,500, nobody will even care about that strategy, right? And you can try the strategy, guys. Once you come into the coaching, you can try it on a demo account. You can perfect the entry point. You can perfect the exit point. You don't have to invest a single penny until you feel comfortable with what I will teach you is the real deal. And you don't even have to give us anything until you see us doing the move 100 times if you want. Just watch us, right? Just tell people to watch us trade. Just tell people to watch us trade every day until they feel, wow, This is the real deal. This is something anyone can do. There's no gambling, no risk, nothing. You have got settings. You don't have to lose anything. The only thing you have to do is pay for the coaching and sit with me a few sessions and learn the strategy. Once I show you the first session, you will literally throw away your job, right? This is like as big as I say. This is like retiring your job the next day. You will say to your boss, guys, I'm out of here. Because you will see the patterns for the last 15 years. You will see the pattern each and every day on a demo account. You will enter it, you will exit it, you will make pretend money for as long as you want until you go in with your own money, right? You can practice the move each and every day until you are so confident. I myself, I can wake up even half asleep and see the signals and see the move and just enter and boom. Put the settings down to 150 and go back to bed for 2 hours and wake up to $500 to $1,500 profit and close it for the day. That's how confident I am after doing that move already 100 times. Obviously, practice, practice, practice. Everything is about practice. But once you know and see the pattern, I guarantee you guys, you'll never have to work again. And this is a proven working strategy. So, having said that, you know the numbers, guys. We can do some magic here. We can pay out $1,000 per free member coming into the system, watching us trade, and then ready with his own time, with his own eyes, ready to invest into his own coaching. And you made $1,000. Now let the cycle continue for 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 weeks. And there will be every single week a sale. Every single week. Because people can't deny the proof that we will put on myfxbook.com. They can't deny that this is a working strategy, working each and every day. Yes, we will have 3 out of 10 losses because that's just the nature of trading, right? But once you learn the strategy and do what we say and stick to it to the T, you will bank a lot of profits, and I guarantee you that. Don't try to reinvent the wheel. Don't try to learn about the entire market. I was doing that the last 4 months. I wanted to know every aspect of the market. So I know the working strategy and I banked on it 90 to 100 times, but I still wanted to learn every single aspect, right? If you do that, then obviously it will take you longer time to get it sorted. But if you just stick with what I show you on the coaching and you do the same move over and over a day, every single day, over and over again, you will make $500 to $1,500 just with that one move. It seems simple. It seems too good to be true. It seems too easy, but it's not, right? And that's what we have, guys. We have got one strategy which works each and every day. So having said that, I want to bring on John Carter, my business partner in Club Freedom Society, onto the platform and have a few words from John, because John has been with me now for many, many years, and we had many, many business opportunities together, and we have been biting our teeth on Club Freedom Society in many ways. And trust me, guys, we spend a lot of money together in Club Freedom Society, like ridiculous amount of money, right? It's like, but let him voice his own voice. John, if you're ready, I can see he's still in the room. I'm not sure if he's available right now. Let me just stop the sharing for a second here. The thing is, guys, this is the first webinar after my holiday, so I actually forgot to bring in the conversion for my plug. So my laptop is running on a battery which is now a quarter left on the battery, and once it closes, so we can't continue otherwise. So John is ready. Please give John a round of applause, everyone. He has been through thick and thin with me. He has been through hell back and forth to discover that strategy, to invest in that strategy, to learn and let me learn this strategy, to implement this strategy, to literally come up with this strategy and Club Freedom Society. And we're about to do some magic for everyone involved, because everyone will be making that $1,000, and we have Google AdWords already in place. We can scale unlimited. We can do a lot of magic here, guys. So having said that, John, it's all yours. Take it over, my man.
All right. Can everybody hear me? Give me a yes if you can hear me. I don't know if you can see me or not. My camera says it's working. Okay, great. Cool. All right. Brian, we'll get this, we'll get the video thing figured out. This was kind of a last minute thing. So Anyway, well, welcome, guys. And Brian is right. We've been working for weeks and weeks and weeks. And I want to take everybody back just for a minute when we first started Club Freedom Society. And it was, remember in the beginning, and when I was working with Brian really closely, it's always nervous time for me when I'm starting something new, because you lay out a plan and then you stick to the plan. It rarely happens exactly as you plan. Sometimes it happens faster, sometimes it takes longer. But if you remember in the beginning, our goal was to find a source of leads that basically never runs out, that would be high quality leads, that weren't just recycled from somebody else's list. These would be people that are actively looking today for business opportunities like what Club Freedom Society is offering now and in the future. And that was our goal, was to tap in and find those people and not have to pay a lot of money for them. Because if you remember in the beginning, I mean, there were a couple of days where we were paying up to $7 a lead for people. And, you know, Brian and I talked about it, and we were working with Con, and as we laid this whole thing out, we knew that we could get it down under $1. That was our goal. Now, we've done that. It took us a little bit longer than what we expected, but this is reality, guys. We are there. We have found a way to tap into these people, and we're not limited by anybody's list. That's the beauty of it. We're not limited by email servers. This is like, and we can scale to infinity with this. There's billions and billions of people on the planet. That's what's so exciting about this. So think about CFS. I want you to understand, this is a business. And think about businesses. You know, businesses have two challenges, and I told you this before. Businesses have a challenge to find customers, and businesses have a challenge to have product that people want, okay? And they're constantly trying to do things. I mean, just look at the car industry. They have to, I mean, you might buy the same car 5 years in a row, they just change how it looks and add a few bells and whistles to change it. Businesses are constantly looking for ways to improve their product so the customers they have want that product, okay? Now, you know, and you can see illustrations of this. It's kind of funny. I drive by this place every night from my brick and mortar business, and it's funny to see people. There's literally, it's an ice cream shop, and literally for 3 to 4 blocks, there's people standing in line to go to this ice cream shop. This little place, I mean, it's just a little place. They've got 2 people serving ice cream, and yet people are willing to wait 4 blocks because they have something that's unique, okay? Now, as Brian and I have been, you know, looking for ways, we found a way to get customers. Now we're trying to figure out different ways to convert customers, okay? Because it is one thing to find them, but then you have to convert them. And so as we convert, as we found this new idea, this new product line idea, we're having to change some videos and so forth. We don't have to change everything, but we found a different offer that we know is going to work, because as we've gone over these last several weeks, weeks and weeks with the with this currency trading deal, trust me, that there were strategies. It's kind of like, think about, you know, we were trying to sift out all the bad strategies with Google AdWords to get the cost down to 90 cents. Well, guess what? That's what we were doing with the trading over these weeks. Because let me tell you, you know, there were times when we lost a little bit more than we wanted to, because we wanted to make sure that the strategy that we saw that we thought was good was either going to be really good or it wasn't going to be good in the long run. And so all these weeks we've been sifting through, you know, if we'd have found what we have now in the beginning, I mean, my God, we'd have spent a whole lot less money than we did. But that's how you get here. I mean, that's how you find this gold mine, is that you get rid of all the bad stuff, the stuff that might on the surface look okay, and you think, well, wait a second, this looks like it's going to work, and then you implement it, and then you find out, well, it's got this one thing that kind of ruins it. They're all, everything looks good up until we found this one thing. And you know how you find the one thing that isn't good? You find it by doing it. You find it by going in there and trading for hours and watching and trading and watching and trading. And then again, sometimes you make a little more than you thought. Sometimes you lose a little bit more than you thought. But you finally drill down to the end where you've got a winner. Okay? Now, this is the deal. So we have this winner. And when, Brian is, when he's laying out all the ideas for conversions and number of people getting opting into the Facebook group, I think those numbers are pretty low, because right now people are really looking for this kind of an opportunity, because as everybody knows, it's hard. It gets harder and harder as time goes on to get offers that convert, because people have tried so many things and they haven't worked. And it's like, we don't have to talk the big talk. We're just going to show, we don't have to sell anything. We're just going to let people watch, and they're going to go, my God, I can do that. I can do that. I mean, that's what we want people to do. We want to show them, just say, hey, if you want to see what we're doing, it's all right here. You come on and you look. We'll show you exactly what is happening each day. And this is it. This is a real account, and you can see it. And people are thinking, I want in on that, because guess what? They don't have to go out and find, go to their family members or go, wherever they're going to go to try to get people to join something so that they can make money on their membership that they're eventually going to quit. Okay? This is a real strategy that people can use, and the benefit to this is that when they get excited and they actually start making money, they don't have to sell to anybody else. There's no sales. They just say, I'm finally making money with something. And if you want to see what I'm doing, go to this Facebook group here. They show it every day. And they'll be like, they'll go in there and they'll go, okay, I want that. And guess what? That person that just referred that friend or family member or whoever, business associate, then now not only are they making money on the account, on their account, now they're making money by bringing in someone else. So we feel like if we give them a challenge, a $500 challenge, I mean, these people have nothing to lose. They have everything to gain and nothing to lose. And let me tell you, if you can give people everything to gain and nothing to lose, and you can just show them clearly that all you have to do is follow our strategy, and we are going to have a very, very strong disclaimer and warning. You must do exactly as we train you. Don't be going off to other stuff, because if you do, you're probably going to do something that we've already tried and it doesn't work, and you're going to have not good results. And there'll be some people that probably do that, but that's on them. But if they just follow the schedule, they're going to make money. They're going to get excited, and we don't have to motivate them. They're going to go start telling. They're going to go shout it from the rooftops all on their own. I mean, think about it. When you go to a good movie or you go to a good restaurant or whatever it is you've experienced that you've had that you've really had a great experience with, guess what you do? You talk to other people about it. It's normal. It's natural. And then they'll just come in and watch and do the same thing and do the same thing and do the same thing. And then when you think about Brian and I this morning talked about the scalability of this thing. I mean, it's just beyond imagination, because there's no limit, because we now have the system in place to just go after as many customers, as many people as we want. We're not limited by anything because we have that system now. Now all we have to do is get this offer implemented, and people just aren't going to be able to turn away. They'll just be that. I mean, I envision people looking at it and going, I don't have $5,000, but I know 5 people that might have 1,000, and we'll put our money together and we'll form an account and share it. And then when they have enough, they'll get their own account. I envision when people get excited about something, if they don't have a lot of money, one thing I know for sure, if they're excited enough, they will find the money. That's always been my experience. So you talk to somebody, oh God, I don't have any money, and then you show them something really exciting. It's really funny how they figure out how to go find that money. It's just what happens. And that's what's going to happen here, is that we're going to show people undeniable proof that they cannot have any other choice but get excited about, and then this thing will have a mind of its own. It's going to just, I think it's going to surprise all of us, to be honest with you. And so you can have your own account and making your money, and then you can, that's what the beauty of it. There's no sales to this. It's all free. They just see it and they go, oh my God, how can I get in on that? And then boom, all of a sudden you've just made $1,000, just like that. I don't think it really gets any better than this. And there's one other thing I want to say before I hand it over to Brian. Just keep in mind, guys, that Club Freedom Society, we have a framework now where we can go after as many customers as we want. It's only limited by our budget, okay? And our budget grows by creating things like what we've done here with currency trading, and having people wanting to buy into it and refer it to other people and making money on both ends. And guess what? You need to understand it doesn't stop here. I mean, we're not going to just stop here. I mean, there's going to be other stuff that eventually we're going to see that is a great opportunity to bring into Club Freedom Society to offer to the members. And so, there's going to be multiple levels to this as this goes along. This is just the first one. And we think it's a huge, huge winner. And can we outdo this one? I don't know. I mean, but we aren't going to limit our imagination to just this. I'm sure we'll find other things. And that's the whole thing, because we have the business model now, the structure, the framework to go after people with our niche, and we're not limited by anything other than our budget, to be honest with you. So Brian, I'm going to hand it over back to you, and we'll start this next exciting week off to a bang.
Thank you so much, John. Basically hit the nail exactly what I wanted to say. This thing is gonna go ridiculous and it's gonna go quick, right? And as I said, guys, previous version on Club Freedom Society, you would have made $20 per member. If you had 10 downline members, you would have made $200 a month. If you maybe had 20 members, you would have made $400 a month. Even at 50 members, you would have made $1,000 a month. Here, guys, as I said, the co-op will be kind of open, and all the leads we're gonna get through Google AdWords will go underneath the core members. So even if you just spend $250 on the co-op and get 250 leads, you probably end up with 700 to 1,000 leads and probably end up with 2 to 3 sales, right? So your $250 investment will go as well times 3, 4, 5. And that's the aim of everything inside Club Freedom Society, right? The dream, the whole system just changed, right? The whole system just changed by everything, right? We implement a proven strategy, guys, and we let people in for free. And the people can watch us for as long as they want before they say, yep, I'm sold. I want to start Club Freedom Society with Brian and John. And we're going to do seminars, and we're going to do events, and we're going to just have a blast, and we're just going to be mega celebrities on the internet circuit because we have something which is a proven strategy. Tell me any system right now out there that has a proven to work money-making formula, right? Tell me any system out there where you can watch them make $500 to $1,500 each and every day within 60 to 90 minutes, right? We have that, guys. We have that one formula. We've got actually several formulas. There's actually 4 or 5 formulas which work, but to make it bulletproof, we narrowed it down to one to make sure you guys don't make any errors and walk away with profit. So the thing is that Club Freedom Society will be dominating, guys, and dominating for years, and that is just a fact, you know. I don't care what anyone says. It took us 8 months or so to get to this point now, and we will need another week or so to implement all the changes, write all the codes, change the processing, etc., etc., etc. It doesn't even matter, guys. A week is nothing to what will happen in the next 3, 6, 9, 12 months, right? And that is it. I'm looking forward to absolutely delivering on the new Club Freedom Society system. I'm looking forward to start trading each and every morning probably, well, tomorrow morning I'll be busy giving the final orders to Julian and so on and so forth, to Ginte, to do the websites, to do the new capture pages. But as early as Tuesday, at the latest Wednesday, everything will hit you guys. You will get the email proof, you'll get it on the surfboard, you will get it on the Facebook group, you will get the system changes by Friday or Saturday. And next week Monday, as early as next week Monday, we're open for business, and anyone can join for free, and anyone can watch us for as long as they need, and anyone can see the results we will have on a day-to-day basis. And then every Friday we offer up the coaching, or on an ongoing basis. As soon as people are ready, they can come in and you get paid. Simple as that. And once you can deliver proof like we did, like the last 3 weeks in our Facebook group, hundreds of trades, literally hundreds of trades, because I was trading all day, all night. It's not what will happen. I will trade one move in the morning and spend the rest of the day enjoying my life. But I will trade that one move every single day. And I will prove to you every single day that this is something that is 100% working. And then when you're ready, you say, hey, let me in, let's do this. And we'll start coaching one-on-one. We'll give you an access to a private members area, which is password protected, only for members. And we'll add you into another Facebook group, which is only for the coaching students, where you can ask me anything, anytime, any day. If I'm sleeping, I'm sleeping, but as long as I'm up, I'm happy to answer any questions. There's ongoing support. We'll go through live trades as well. I'll record them for the group members. I will add this into the Facebook group, where basically the paid members are in. And you can just learn. We will also showcase the other moves and some more stuff, some exciting stuff where you can actually double up on your money. Once the reversal hits and it goes in a different direction, you will see the signs. You can basically do some crazy stuff here, right? But for now, we don't want to overwhelm you. We want to teach you one strategy, one move, which has been working each and every single day, and has been working for the last 15 years and will be working for the next 15 years. This is not something that is here today, gone tomorrow. This is something that is there for the rest of your life, guys, right? So even the coaching fee, which is $5 grand, it only takes you 10 times $500 to recover your coaching fee, right? And considering that you can use that strategy for the next 15 to 45 years and bank as much as you literally want on demand, the money shouldn't be a problem, right? The coaching fee shouldn't be a problem, because we will prove you first that it's working every single day. As long as you need to watch us, feel free to watch us 3 months if you want. Feel free to watch us a year if you want, right? At some point, everyone in the Facebook group will join. And that is, if you have proof, undeniable proof, like what we will have so high conversions, guys, that, you know, I can't even, I'm a numbers guy. I talked with John about the numbers this morning, and the numbers just don't lie, right? We're giving you the lowest of the lowest scenario here on black and white on the paper. This could be as high as 2, 3, 4 times as what we gave you, right? The numbers are ridiculous. So we look forward to starting the system within the next 7 days. We look forward to start trading within 24 to 36 hours. We look forward to show you the real proof that our strategy is actually working. And just to give you some ideas, guys, I've been doing this now since 9 months, every single day. I've been sitting in front, reading charts for over 10,000 hours. I've done over 1,000 live trades with real money. I've done the trial and error with around $40,000 to $45,000 now, right? That was me testing every scenario, not just the proven scenario, every scenario. I tried every aspect of FX trading, literally. I've seen it all now. I have seen it all now. So I can teach you a lot, but to start with, we're only going to go into one proven strategy, and that strategy will make you $500 each and every day, right? As long as you stick to the T and follow what we show you, you cannot lose. If you're trying to reinvent the wheel, you will make errors, right? Trust me, guys. I've done it myself. Even though the strategy hit 90 times for me, I didn't want to stick with one strategy. I wanted to learn 10 strategies. I wanted to learn every move of the market. I wanted to learn every cycle. I wanted to learn every hammer, every moving average, everything. And you make mistakes. But as long as you follow the strategy, you will not mess this up, right? So anyway, my battery is nearly empty. I've got about 20% left here. I want to start converting that recording and getting it out to everyone I know. Again, thank you so much, John Carter, again, for doing this with me, setting up Club Freedom Society as my partner, coming in and letting me trade the way we did, going literally in with a lot of money for our trial and errors. And that is it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. We look forward to seeing you inside Club Freedom Society as a free member, and we look forward to seeing you inside our Facebook group as a free member, and we look forward to delivering you every single day a guaranteed working strategy, right? As long as I trade just the one move that is working every single day multiple times, there's no way of anyone failing in anything we do here. And that is truth, that is reality, that is a fact. We've done it over 90 times in the last 3 weeks, and we will do it another 900 times in the next 3 months. Very simple. Thank you so much, everyone. I'm out. I'll see you inside Club Freedom Society. And again, John, thank you so much. Have a great day, everyone.